Ahoy guys, welcome back. She's early morning. Me and April, we're just out for a little deer hunt here. And then we're gonna go over to the bridge and we'll go over and see what's in that one beaver trap. I got my rubber boots on today. And we'll probably go back to camp and grab the other truck, and then we're gonna go hit the Martin line again. And we possibly might go check the first 12 sets that we put in, I guess it was 2 days ago. She's a crisp minus my 9, I think it is right now. See? Let's make some tracks and see anything cool. I'll turn you on while we're out on here for a while this morning. If not, I'll see you at the bridge. Well, she's a cool, crisp morning out here. Got my boots on today. We're gonna go over to the dam over here and see what's in the old beaver trap. And then down here at the bridge, there's that foothold in the other conibear, but I caught a beaver in the other conibear last time, and I ended up, I think I just took the whole trap with the beaver, so I'll grab that other trap that's laying at that beaver lodge there. And we'll reset it back down on this crossover under the bridge. So no deer this morning. She's pretty quiet. We went and sat for a while and checked out a few places. Starting to see quite a bit of rubs on the trees, so the bucks are getting moving a bit, starting their rut sequence. Should be good. There's lots of deer out here again this year. So let's wander off. What's doing what? Where'd it go?
I was just waiting for you to fall in.
You can walk on her. Well, there's still some beavers in here for sure. Bit of air bubbles. Here's a nice run right here. There's a really nice run over there. run right here. Really good one right here. Big miracle. This trap's still set here on this crossover. That other trap's missing, so let's go see what's happened. It's just thrown. I'll reset it. I should bring some other traps over and go to the lodge there. There's some pretty nice runs, but I don't know if I want to clean all the beavers out of here though. I've just seen a fish down here. Yeah, there's a couple rocks down there. There's a fish. I've just seen him swimming. Better take my safeties off. There. There's lots of bubbles coming this way, so they've still been going over here. So interested in what kind of fish that was. Well, let's head over to the other crossover at the bridge there. So I'd say this trap's pretty much done for. There's no more water flowing here or anything, so I may as well pull this one out of here. are a little frozen. Let's go back over to the house quick and maybe we'll put this guy in at the, find a run at the house here. Got a whole bunch of good sticks here, but I just want to see how deep this is over here. The old ice just ain't quite thick enough for me to walk on yet. Center of the run is right there. About 4 feet deep. It's a nice hard pack run right on the very bottom too. I'm gonna set a trap here. But give me a minute here, I gotta find a couple nice sticks here. These ones are too long, or too fat, I think. Maybe not. But I'm gonna go find some sticks. Well, I found a couple sticks, I think. Hoping they'll be long enough. Should be close. What we got here is a Belial 330. Sticks are going to be super close here to work. Safeties are off. pretty easy when it's a nice run like that. I'll take this guy here. Yeah, I'm happy with that one. I only have one more trap left, but I want to use it on that other crossover at the bridge, so. This will be a bonus here, this one. Maybe we'll catch that three-legged beaver still. Okay, let's carry on. Well, foothold's still set, but man, there's otter tracks all over down here. My stick with my lure's gone too. Well, we'll put a trap right back out there again. I'm probably gonna pull up this foothold. May as well get it out of here while I still can before things are frozen right in there. Wire and cable. Rings is getting tangled here. Safeties are on still. Right there. Well, that should do her there. Put a couple branches out here so everything's funneled right in. Call her good. Maybe we'll catch an otter. Well, we're gonna go on a little detour here. I got a spot, I call it Muskrat Marsh. It's a little ways from here, but some of this ice is thick enough to walk on now. So I bet you Muskrat Marsh is. And there was lots of muskrats there, and I know there's beaver in there too right now, but I know a couple years ago, man, it was just rat house after rat house in there. But with this crystal clear ice right now, you can see all the rat runs really easy, so we're just gonna go for a little tour over there and have a quick look. I did want to bring a mink box and put it down here, but that stuff's in the other truck. With this spot here, I can't, with the other truck pulling that trailer and stuff, I can't get in here and turn around and back out. And I can't park here on the road because it's so narrow. And there's quite a bit of oil field activity here, so quite often there's some big trucks crossing this bridge, so there's no place for me to park there. But I can see on some of these rocks all over in here, there's mink droppings on them, so I know there's at least one in here. Let's go check out Muskrat Marsh. Well, we're here down at Muskrat Marsh. She's pretty low. Probably about, I'd say there's probably 4 or 5 feet of water. Lower than it usually was before. But there's a big old rat house there and big old beaver house there. I don't know what's down this way, but we're gonna walk down here and see what kind of rat activity there is. We might come back and set a bunch of traps up. The old muskrat carcasses work great for martin bait too, so let's go have a look. Here's a heck of a nice rat run here. The water's really murky too here. They've been using it lots. The rest of the water out here is crystal clear, but pretty shallow here, but they're using it. Yeah, right here, if I was standing
right there
here before, the water would probably be, you know, up to, oh, there just went a rat. Well, we found one spot. The last time I was here, we only set traps in here for, I don't even know, a week. We had a bunch of cage traps and stuff. We probably caught, I think, 50 or 60 muskrats. And then when we came back in the springtime, there was tons of rats still in here. But with the water level like it is, it very well could even, you know, dried up too at one point here. And not like I'm here all the time, so. But we're gonna walk down here and have a look. Well, there's another nice run here. See another rat swim out from here. Pretty shallow stuff. Truthfully, I'd be surprised if any of these muskrats make it throughout the winter. But there's really not a whole bunch of... This is like the second run, well, the third run that I found. But looks like there's a good one over here. And over here I just seen a muskrat. Let's go walk over this way. There's another really good run here. So that makes 4 runs. There's a muskrat on the ice down there. We'll walk down here a little bit further, and I don't know if it's even worth setting any traps in here for the little amount that's in here, you know. May as well leave these guys for seed. Be fun to come in here and trap them for sure, but you know, I want to think about the future too, that you know, it was been pretty good in the past for trapping rats in here, and if I clean out what's left in here right now, I might not ever have rats in here again. But we'll go down here and have another look further. There's another really nice run right here. I haven't found one deep enough yet to put a colony trap in. Most of them are probably, you're lucky to have enough water for a 110 conibear. But it seems like the further we're getting down this way, there's more runs. We're probably on number 7 or 8 now. Find if you stick closer to the edge here, you don't want to fall through. It's frozen more. Yeah, this is a pretty good run too. But that rat, he's sitting out on the ice out in that bigger part, so maybe there's some more over there. You gotta walk wherever the air has been able to freeze stuff. Okay. Well, we're back at the truck now. Went for a pretty good little walk there. We found quite a few rat runs. We could come trap some here, but I think I should just leave them because that would end my rat population in here pretty fast, I think. And I don't even know, maybe these rats might not even make her. Like, this thing is shallow in here, and most of the runs are like 6 or 8 inches deep at the most. So yeah, I don't know. And we'll see, because back here where we're gonna be on the quads going, all these trails lead back here anyways, so we might come back and check some of it out. But yeah, we are now gonna turn around and get out of here. We gotta go burn the town quick. I need to get some batteries for some trail cameras, and that's about it. And April's got to get back to camp because she broke through the ice. She's soaked. She thought she was being smart, following Dad where he was walking, but I have rubber boots on, she doesn't.
Bunk. You see it?
Well, you guys, darkness has fallen, and yeah, didn't set a whole bunch more traps today. Went to town there, came back, set a couple more traps, and then we went out for a little wander tonight, check out some other beaver spots and little hunting and whatnot. But tomorrow's a new day. But we are going to need to get water tonight, so thought I'd show you guys where I get my water from. Let's go. Yeah, so just down below me here, I got a natural spring, and it comes through this culvert over here. So I just pump the water from here out of this bucket, and I got a 12-volt sump pump. I just hook it up to the battery in my truck, and it goes into the tank. works pretty slick. Got a couple chickens tonight. I think we got 3. Yeah, I just screw my screw the hose on here. One thing that I don't know is whether or not my garden hose is frozen. I hope not. I even cut stairs in. Here's my spring here. Look at this beautiful clean water. The other side of the road a little ways, 50 yards, is actually comes from the source. But this is just so easy to get water right here. Yeah, so I just take my bucket and just like that, the water's going right in, and I just take the cord that I got right to my battery and the hose in the tank. Probably take about, oh, I don't know, 20 minutes to fill that big tank, 25 minutes. There's the hooker up here. I heard it pumping. Where's the end of the hose? I don't need a great big hose. This thing's like 100-footer. And there we have water. Here, give me that light, April. Well, you guys, thanks for watching. You know the routine, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you guys on the next one. And the footage there of over at Muskrat Marsh, I've made a decision. I'm gonna go over there and trap them rats. They're not gonna make it through the winter. There's only this much water in there, so I may as well go harvest them. So we might just go and do that tomorrow. We'll probably go set some marten traps in the morning and then go back over to Muskrat Marsh. Should be a good time. We'll see you guys tomorrow.